Plenty to expect as we continue, of course, to bring you rolling coverage of our developing stories. Let's take you to Police Minister Bheki Cele and National Commissioner Fannie Masemola, who are visiting the family of an officer shot in Gugulethu at the weekend. Warrant Officer Lindela Mraqisa was shot dead when unknown gunmen opened fire on two vehicles parked on the side of the road. 3 other men and a woman were killed in that attack. He was attached to the Western Cape's Protection and Security Service and served as a close protector to Deputy Minister Cassel Mathale. Nasiphi Same joins me now live. Nasiphi, a very good afternoon to you. We understand Police Minister Bheki Cele and National Commissioner Fannie Masemola have visited the family. Talk to us about what came out of that.
Well, what I can say to you, Paul, at this present moment, the Minister of Police will speak to us after his second visit in Newzroom Afrika, where he visited there a family of a slain police officer who was found dumped in an open veld not too long ago. And basically what brings him to the Western Cape is visiting the families of these various police officers and just to hear from the families in regards to what it is they want. I mean, speaking to a relative not too long ago, highlighting that they are concerned the fact that an investigator, or rather the investigating officer to this murder case that occurred just this Saturday, this past weekend, has not come to speak to the family, saying that they don't know where his belongings are, and they are hoping that following the visit by the minister together with the National Commissioner, hopefully those answers will be answered, or rather those questions will be answered, and there will be some sort of movement in regards to the investigating officer and the questions that they have as a family.
So what sort of reaction have you received from the family and perhaps those who've come to support the family around this?
Well, the family is devastated. I mean, the warrant officer attached to, or rather, who was the protector of the Deputy Minister of Police, was indeed a police officer. One doesn't expect a police officer to die in such a manner. We understand, or rather the circumstances surrounding this particular murder case that has been open for investigation by police was that in the evening of that particular day, the 5 that succumbed to their gunshot wounds, rather, they were sitting in 2 separate cars when a vehicle drove past them. Those, or rather the people, the occupants of that particular vehicle, then made their way out of their vehicle and fired several shots in the direction of the 2 vehicles that were outside. We understand that the 5 that died in this mass shooting were attending a traditional ceremony that particular evening. So the minister visiting this home, moving to Mfuleni, Delft side, to visit the other family, he will then be able to speak to the media in regards to the investigations so far, including any arrests that have been made and whether or not there's been any linkages, taking into account that there's been several mass shootings in Gugulethu. In just a space of about 2 weeks, on the 25th, the police reported that 5 people were killed in a mass shooting in Gugulethu, and then now this past weekend again, which involves the warrant officer that was attached, or rather was a protector to the Deputy Minister of Police.
Indeed, very concerning. Let's leave it there for now. Nasiphi Same giving us some of the latest developments in that matter. Of course, bringing us some developments and reaction from the Police Minister a little later on this afternoon.